Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Quake, Scourge of Armagon on a Nightmare difficulty, played through Quakespasm-Spiked. We are doing all levels continuously, and this is HIP3M3, Limbo. Let's begin with another level that has the same name as a Doom level. Then we go to fight a Shambler, and if you are doing a shotgun start, there's a super shotgun in the room that you start in. But we are doing all levels continuously, so let's kill him with the nail gun we got. And grab some more while we're at it. Over here in this room should be an ogre, and 2 death knights, and 1 regular one too. And you probably woke up the Scrag, so you can get rid of him, and also his friend. And in this room, at the end of the stairway, is this fellow. We're gonna kill with the shotgun. And up here are some gremlins. You can kill them before they even come down, but also shoot this thing to go into this secret area to get lots of ammo and a Mjolnir. Make sure you pick up the rockets too, they're kind of hard to see, but they're there. Anyways, now we're done with that, we're going to kill this fellow and this one too, and grab the quad damage while we're at it. We'll use the quad damage on the Fiend there, blow up this one with the rocket launcher, kill this guy with the shotgun, kill the rest of the enemies with the shotgun. In this part in particular, switch to the rocket launcher to kill these 2 ogres, or at least damage them enough so they won't have to ruin our day. Blow up the Vor without blowing ourselves up. Activate this trap with the silver key, blow up the Vor right here, blow up this one too. And let's jump all the way to this part and not blow ourselves up on the explosives. We will get blown up by the Vor projectile though, because it's still OP as usual. Now, you have to kill all of the enemies here, including the Scrags and the Vors, in order to get the silver key. But maybe not the Death Knights and regular Knights and Ogres and whatnot. But when you grab the key right here, you want to get the Thunderbolt out to get rid of this Shambler real quick. Or whatever weapon you think will deal with them in a really fast amount of time. Anyways, back we're going to go into here to just clear out the rest of this mess. If you want to stop this nail gun thing, you can just shoot it repeatedly. It'll stop eventually, I assure you. But when you're done, let's shoot this right here for future reference. You'll see what it does later, but for now, we're gonna head into this area, blow up this thing, and these disgusting creatures. There's more Scrags in this room that you want to get rid of if you look around, but in addition there's also a Death Knight, at least one of them. There's also a wetsuit, which isn't necessary for this level, but it can help if you want to stick around in the water for a lengthy period of time, which you can do. But the place you want to go while you're in the water is over here. Shoot this wall that's different from the others, and then you can surface up and get 100 health. So now you have 100 health. This next part will be relatively easier, as opposed to doing it with the low amount of health you would have otherwise. Anyways, we're going to use this lift and raise it up a few times. Make our way into here and get rid of these losers. And go back into this area. Now we have the silver key. This part is repopulated with a few enemies. Yeah, it's a bunch of ogres, and they're more than willing to throw a bunch of grenades at you. But there's also a Shambler in this room. Let's use the rest of our Thunderbolt on him. And when you go into here, you want to watch out for the Vor, or not the Vors, the Fiends. It's hard to tell the difference between 10 of these enemies with their faceless looks. Whatever, man. Alright, so in this part, you can shoot this wall to get the secret, and also, you can shoot this for later to get this part opened up. Now, this leads to an area we'll visit later, but for now we're just going to head back down into where we were before with the whole sewer system part. But first we'll have to go down into the lift area again. So let's do just that. Okay, so now we have that all settled, we're going to go into here, get rid of the remaining Scrags, and open this area up, because in here are 2 ogres, one to the left, one to the right, you know the drill. When you're done with them, you can fight a Centroid. And when you kill him, this portal opens up. But we're not going to go through the portal because that's the exit, and we don't want to deal with the exit just yet. We have one more secret to get. But also, something I neglected to grab earlier is the Ring of Shadows. It can help you with the Centroid fight. If you want to grab it before you even go into the yellow door room, you can do that. It probably will make your life easier when it comes to dealing with the ogres as well. But, not 100% necessary. But now we're going to go back up to the room where we fought the Shambler and got the gold key, because we're going to go back into here and down into the water and surface up. This portal is the one we're going to go through. It's the secret exit, so let's just head into it, and we're done. That is HIP3M3 Limbo, and yeah, it's a little bit of a tougher level because there's a high quantity of powerful enemies in it. Like there's a Shambler right at the start. That's all you really need to know about this level, really. I could go on more about like the wars and whatnot, especially the ones that appear before you can grab the silver key. They're kind of a bastard to deal with, but if you have the quad damage and can keep it for that long to deal with them, it's alright. But the Shambler that appears after you grab the silver key in an open area with no cover, that one's a toughie too. But still very manageable if you can manage your resources. But I suppose the hardest thing is getting to the secret exit. There's a switch above the waterfall area right where the silver key is that you have to shoot, and then there's the cross, like the first secret that you also have to shoot. But should be not too difficult to spot if you spotted the first secret and acquired it that way. You know how to shoot the crosses. But anyways, there's also another cross in the map. Well, there's also a symbol that looks just like the one above the waterfall that you can shoot, but it doesn't lead to a secret or anything. It just slows you down to the sewer area. It's like a shortcut. So I thought I mentioned that just in case you saw that if you're doing your own playthrough. But anyways, we are done with this video. Stay tuned for the next one where we go into the secret level of the 3rd episode, which has a different title. It's not HIP3M whatever, it's HIP3M3. Yeah, this will be interesting, but anyways, until then, toodaloo.